like me are never too old for improvement.
Oh, look at you, Rowan.
You're actually old.
Like, legitimately aged. In, like, the I might break a hip way.
Like, okay. Jade can be just messing around. Be like, oh, I'm old. Because I'm the oldest party member. And I'm 35. But, like, okay. But Raven is 35, and he acts like he's 60. Like, he's legit like, oh, man, I'm so old.
It's like, no, dude, you're not. You're 35, bro. Like, but Rowan is, like, actually an old guy.
You're younger than my dad. Like, come on.
Like, yeah, like, Raven, shut up. This is the last time I think Jude uses his magical Sherlock powers.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I fucking hate this place.
Oh, yeah.
Because I kept getting lost. Because you have to go down to go up.
Mm-hmm.
It's like riding the elevators at UMaCon. You have to go down to go up.
This is one of the few
Liminal regions. You should just use a bunch of words that mean nothing. Fantasy terminology! Liminal regions, spirit clans.
What confuses me is that Mila's like, what the hell is a liminal region? Then later in the game she's like, oh yeah, liminal regions. They're this thing I have.
Yeah, I'm like, she's an expert suddenly. Bad writing.
Ah! Assassination!
Look out!
And this, sometimes the animations are a little wooden.
Jude, you're like a kung fu man. Why don't you catch the arrows?
Like, or like, how is this person firing off that many arrows that quickly? It's just one person. How can they be pinned down by one guy with a crossbow? Like,
maybe it's a repeating crossbow.
I don't understand. This is another one.
I can't. I'm pinned.
You're pinned. You have a gun, douchebag.
Is this cutscene even really important?
Not really. It kind of shows that, like, Jude is a badass and him and Mila work together well, but that's kind of it.
But we already see that because the game does that a lot.
Yeah, like, this cutscene is totally pointless, but we're not going to skip it because we're not skipping any more cutscenes, apparently.
Nope, we're done with that. That part of the story is over.
Now we're back to interesting things, I guess. So, yeah. For whatever reason, this is really strange. In literally every other part of this game, Mila and Jude's storylines, because you can play as both of them, are almost identical. There are parts where she goes off and does her own thing, and he goes off and does his own thing.
But it's mostly just like talking to some person, and it's a different...
It's exactly the same story.
Yeah.
This part in the game, for whatever reason, in this, when she fires this arrow, he dodges it like a total baller. Right? Like, that's badass. But in Mila's version of the story, for whatever crazy reason, he trips and falls, and that's why he doesn't get shot. I do not know, for the life of me, why there is this weird story difference.
Yeah, that is kind of weird. It's like the only time it happens, too.
Literally the only time it happens in the whole game. And two, I cannot figure out why. Like, did they plan to actually have, like, the stories be more different, and they just couldn't get around to it, but they kept this one thing? Why would you keep this one thing? What's going on?
Did they just miss it?
Did they miss it? Did they forget to change it? Or they just... Why would you program this one very specific...
Because you went start to finish as Mila, right? You've done both of them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so that's weird.
Completely the same story. I don't understand. And so... There's some weird magic bullshit, and...
Weird magic bullshit should be the name of the game.
Weird magic bullshit. Weird magitech bullshit. There's Klein, he's fine. Alright.
So they were performing
Hey.
on humans.
Lord Klein, more like Lord Fine.
Okay.
It'll tear your hand right off.
That's okay, I can grow a new hand. Humans can regrow their limbs, right?
Right? Because totally.
Are they trying to build a Spyrex weapon here too?
That's kind of what she does with her legs.
Yeah.
Humans grow new legs.
Imagine if that was her excuse. Don't worry, I'll just grow them back. Meanwhile, humans don't regenerate limbs.
Mila? No.
So this is why they gave up the search for us. A bit of knowledge is a big danger.
Her voice is really wooden. And I'm really sorry.
And it's kind of like the other voice actors are trying to pick up her slack sometimes.
So they're all like really good. Like all the other voice acting performances in this game are really good.
Yeah.
And there's Mila.
I mean, listen to Sam Riegel talk. Just listen to Sam Riegel talk.
All of the time. Let Sam Riegel's voice soothe your soul. Let it soothe you to sleep with its gentle smoothness.
Like, I like Dave Wittenberg's Teddy, But then Sam Riegel took over as Teddy, and I'm like, this is way better.
Oh my god, it's so much better. I do miss Chie's old voice actor.
Oh, I do too.
I
We're like the only two people who like Chie's old voice, I'm pretty sure.
I don't get it. Like,
I liked it a lot. She was very peppy.
Oh, wait. Shit, this is the wrong way. No. We gotta go this way. Fortunately, I have a pretty good idea of where I'm going in this area.
Good.
So, because again, I've played this game 3 times. So, if I didn't know where I was going, I would be ashamed of myself.
Yeah, pick up on things after a while.
What? How far? Okay. We've been playing for 2 hours and 27 minutes.
That's about right.
Yeah. Wait, what time do we start this game at? 40?
Yeah.
Okay.
40 to 35, I think.
Okay. So that means that the final game clock should say less than 64. Okay, less than 65. Cool. So, we're making it.
Who the hell is someone from Illinois calling me?
Ignore them.
We had solicitors call at work.
What?
Yeah.
That's weird.
That's really weird.
That's weird. Who calls what? Like, were they calling for you?
No, they were calling just random numbers, I guess. And they're like, hey, your credit score is very low.
Oh,
and
we
I'm
get
like,
those sometimes.
And I'm like, this is a store.
Well, yeah, I guess that makes it's a little weirder for you, because, like, you work at a store.
Yeah.
It's not like an office like we have. Like, that is weird. Okay, that is kind of strange.
Left me a voicemail.
Whatever.
That's creepy.
Yeah, that's creepy.
It's like some weird, like, vibration noise.
That's really creepy, then.
I think I got called by a ghost.
I think Silent Hill just called you, and they want you to come visit.
Is Silent Hill in Illinois?
No. I don't know where Silent Hill is. I don't think they really ever specify.
I think it's in the Midwest.
Something like that. Treasure chest! I wish there was another good Silent Hill game. There's never going to be another good Silent Hill game.
There is not going to be a good... Because they dismantled the Silent Hill team.
Yeah, why would
to make phone games.
Phone games?
Yeah.
What, like mobile phone games?
Yeah.
Are you fucking with me? Oh, hey. That's an easy one to get. Elixirs, those are useful down the line.
Going, huh? You doing okay there?
I'll be fine.
She's fine. Let's just keep moving.
She's
Okay.
good.
Yeah,
Have
hey!
Tipo carry her.
Hey, I got a piece of equipment for somebody. I'm so happy. Green ribbon, fancy ribbon. Excellent. And I like with the holy bottles in this game. Hey, see, look at that. I'm already out of the
Yay!
I'm really good at
The shitty part is over.
Hell yeah. So we're
Like, even Chrono Trigger has a dungeon that I hate.
Which one?
Tyranno Lair.
Is that the one?
It's in the second visit to prehistoric.
Oh, right. Oh,
Because there's a
that.
lot of backtracking and forced battles.
Oh, you're right. That place does suck. We're gonna grab this. And now we're gonna go up here.
And it has that really weird dark room that teleports you around.
Yeah.
And it's
I hate that room.
It's never explained how it works or why it does that. It's the only room in the entire game that does that.
I think places that like randomly introduce like weird game elements, like those are my least favorite things. Cause like they're like they never get used again.
Yeah.
And it's like
there's no like tutorial to explain. Hey, this room has a weird thing in it.
Or even like a
Because
warning.
if they did that, then it's like okay, the programmer is intended for this to be a thing that exists.
And it might be something we see later.
Yeah, and it's like, if it, like in Chrono Trigger, if they stepped in a weird thing, they're like, like the characters went, hey, we teleported around, be careful where you step. Then it'd be like, okay, that's a gameplay mechanic. But instead it's just, hey, I stepped here and now I'm in the corner of the room, why happen?
It's so weird. Like, I'm trying to think of like
Will you wait here, please?
I'm trying to
other
think of
dungeons
other
that
games
I
that do
hate.
that.
Like, that have really shitty dungeons. Like, since we're playing Tales, the one thing that really makes me, like, think of, like, weird gameplay elements is, you know what I'm about to say, the weird button mashing minigame with Vesperia and Estelle.
Yeah! The rhythm game! The bizarre rhythm game that, like, you expected to be in all 4 of them, but it's only in one.
This cutscene is actually pretty rad.
This is pretty cool. They're riding a paper airplane made of magic.
It's a magic paper airplane. And, like, this game has a really good sense of, like, cinematography and stuff when it wants to. And that's
pretty gay, guys.
This is why people ship YouTube really hard. This is why. Okay. Alright, let's fight a giant butterfly thing.
Yeah. But yeah, like the weird rhythm game in Vesperia that just pops out of nowhere and is never acknowledged again, and all you do is get like some items out of it. And to me, it feels like a programmer was really hyped about this rhythm game he developed. And he's like, I want to put this in the game. And they wouldn't let him.
And it's like...
So he's like, fine, we'll put it in this part here.
And like, if it had been at all 4 of the...
Yeah.
Like, I would have understood that.
Yeah, it's like, okay, it's a thing you have to do. Okay, that's fine. But to have it only be in 1...
Like,
it's confusing.
why? Yeah.
And it's not like something you can revisit. And like, okay, I want to play more of the rhythm game section. You can't like go to Namco Banda Island and do more of that.
Right. Like, it's so bizarre. Like, it's just this one thing that happens, and you can't even like go to that spot and redo it. Like,
if you could do it to get like gold or to get some items or whatever, then
it's so weird to me. Like, I do not understand why it exists. I don't know. Whatever, let's fight a giant butterfly.
Yeah.
Even Alvin's like, ooh, pretty. You see his face back there? He's like, oh, man.
It's Mothra.
It's Mothra! It's a giant, sparkly Mothra. Let's kill it.
No, it's a shiny Venomoth.
Oh, hey, you're right.
This boss is, like, tough, actually.
It's because it's a flying boss in a Tails game, which always suck, and it can stun you really easily. And I hate everything about it. I hate everything it stands for. And there are worse bosses in this game.
But like even the slapping minigame in 7 is less out there than the button mashing game in Vesperia.
Yeah. Who is that?
It doesn't like list a name or anything, so it must be
It's just a number?
Yeah.
Fuck it then. I don't care enough. God damn it, are you kidding? I hate this fight!
There's no music.
Got it. Well, there is music, but we just bang it down. There! Jesus!
Boom.
I did not get enough of anything out of that fight. Ah, okay.
Oh, we didn't hit our limit. We were over a minute there.
Oh, well.
Stupid Venomoth.
I hate flying games, dude.
What do you think you're doing?
Wait. Can't you feel it?
Magic bullshit.
They're lesser spirits.
This is pretty. How nice.
And you ruined it, Tipo.
Thanks, Tipo. Always knowing what to say at the right moment.
Yeah, we're 3 hours in. We're making pretty good time. To be already here?
Hell yeah, I am dead serious about getting this done, man. Like, and, oh, look at that. Oh.
Mila, he's 5 years younger than you.
And he's 15. It wouldn't be weird if he wasn't 15. Like, he was like 18.
I know he looks 18, but Mila, remember that he is 15.
You will go to jail. I don't care if you're God. They'll put God in jail for that. Okay? They will indeed put God in jail for what you intend to do to this
Chris
15.
Hansen talking to Mila.
I need you to take a seat. I didn't know! He said he was 18! I'm sure he did. No, you don't understand! Oh my god. So, but no, what was I saying? I don't know.
You were talking about bullshit things in video games.
Oh, shitty dungeons. Yeah, man, there's so many shitty dungeons out there. And like...
You know what would be nice in Persona 5 is if they had unique dungeons.
Oh my god, I'm so sick of I kind of get that that's the series' shtick.
Yeah, is random generated dungeons.
Right, but
like... the thing with that is you don't have a lot of freedom with that, beyond it's randomly generated.
And you just kind of run around and fight things. And
it's all still hallways. At least Persona 4 had unique looking elements to their dungeons, and they occasionally did some minor things that were more annoying than actually good.
Like, I think that, like, Marie's dungeon in Golden and Adachi's dungeon, spoiler alert.
If you haven't played 4 by now, you aren't going to be playing 4.
The point is, Adachi gets a dungeon. I won't say why. Let's do that. Adachi's dungeon has the parts where there are rules, like you can't touch certain monsters or you can't do this and that. And I wish all of the dungeon had elements like that to kind of make things a little more challenging.
Because I play Persona 4 now to do social links and not play the actual game.
Right.
Because the actual game is kind of boring now.
Because
that I've beaten it 5 times.
Yeah. Oops.
I'm just playing it because, hey, I like this story a lot. I want to experience it again.
Yeah. Or you're me and you're, just crazy completionist again.
100%ing everything.
Whoops. I have almost completed the compendium. Have I mentioned that?
I don't think you mentioned it on the recording yet.
Hell yeah. I have almost completed the compendium. I am sitting at 95%, which is incredibly impressive because that is a lot of work, man.
Yeah.
You devote a lot of time to doing that shit. And everybody's like, oh, Mila's gonna get us killed again. That's great. That's just great. Mila's like, we're gonna fight an entire army. And everybody's like, no.
You'll have to explain to me why that's impossible, because I don't quite understand.
I don't understand the word impossible, because I'm Mila Maxwell and I'm a badass.
Mila and Kamina should hang out.
Hell yeah, that would be awesome. Then I can vote, well, no. You'll see, I'm sorry. I mean, if you're listening or watching this because you want to see the plot, I'm sorry.
We skipped half the cutscenes in the beginning of the game.
Sorry, but I don't really care.
Mila kind of dies for a little while.
Yeah. The point is, she gets better.
Yeah.
The point is, her and Kamina could hang out for that reason.
They're dead.
Although Kamina doesn't get better. He should have. God damn it.
You should. There was the manga, there's a manga out that was like it was like 3 chapters, but it's like an alternate universe where Kamina's still alive in it.
What?
And it's like set in like a school like setting.
Oh.
It's kind of like the prototype to Kill la Kill.
Okay.
Now that I think about it, yeah. Kill la Kill is so fucking good.
Oh my god, I need to get caught up on Kill la Kill so badly.
We should watch that like Sunday, like watch a few episodes of Kill la Kill.
Hell yeah, that would be rad. I would love to watch that shit because it's so good.
It's really good.
It's just really fun and yeah.
I need some air.
What episode are you on? Like 5?
3.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No,
Maybe.
4. Because I stopped watching it around the same time I stopped watching Kyokai no Kanata, which I also need to watch.
Yeah, I need to watch that too. I think it's done, isn't it?
It is done, and I heard it had a really sad ending.
Well, there you go.
God damn it. I'm so sick of crying at the end of...
It's kind of like a natural progression to go from Madoka to Kyokai no Kanata to Kill la Kill.
Because you get magical girls that are really sad.
Magical girls that are really sad, but also incredibly badass and bloody everywhere.
And there's also really, like, funny episodes.
Yeah, and then incredibly violent, psychopathic magical girls.
And I mean, like, really, if you want to just, like, watch just, like a good, really solid, like, slice of life with, like, fantastic elements to it, like, you really could not do worse than Kyokai no Kanata. Like, it's really good. Like, and it seems such just, like, a simple, because, like, there's a lot of monster fighting and stuff, but there's also a lot of, like, normal cutesy high school bullshit, because it's still by KyoAni. Yeah,
the fighting is really cool that it's not like, okay, now it's time for fight.
Right.
It's, the fights blend in with everything else that goes around. It's a lot like, oh my god, it's a lot like Paranatural, actually, now that I think about it.
Oh, hey, you're right.
Because Paranatural, like, now will have ghosts and spirits wandering around the background of every panel.
Yeah, oh, that's awesome.
That's a cool thing to see. If you guys haven't read Paranatural, go read Paranatural right now.
I really should get caught back up with Paranatural.
It's like reading a Saturday morning cartoon in a webcomic form.
That sounds really awesome.
Yeah.
I would like to, you know.
If he had the funding to actually make it a cartoon, I would watch it every day.
I mean, like, see, here's a horse, and it's kind of funny looking. But yeah, I need to like get caught up with it. The last time I read it was when that monster was in like way at the beginning, when the monster was ghost was in the store.
Yeah. That's the second chapter, I think.
Yeah, I'm like
And they're on
way
chapter
behind.
4 now.
Yeah.
He stopped updating only once a week, and now he's on Mondays and Fridays.
Oh, that's awesome.
So that's cool. And he's gotten really, really good at everything. Like, he's gotten really good at, like, foreshadowing.
Is he making money off of this in any way? Like, has he done a Kickstarter?
I don't think he has any merch.
He needs
I think he sells prints.
Okay.
That's about it. He should make,
He needs to Kickstarter.
like, shirts and, like, swag, you know, little figures of all the monsters.
He needs to kickstart a book. You know what I mean?
I would buy the Paranatural with like author commentary in every page. Oh my god, I love that.
That'd be really cool.
I'd love to see what his mind is
also,
like.
this is kind of annoying to me. The whole idea, like, Mila's a girl, so we have to take her shopping. Fuck off, she's God. But I guess it's kind of.
Well, you know what? God needs some new shoes, so let's go.
We're gonna go get God a proper pair of pants and a real shirt. Maybe that'll work. But
No, Paranatural.
I do love this though. The fact that she's like talking, like strictly speaking, the concept of gender does not apply to me while she's being dragged away. Like, see, like that's great. And like because we're talking over it, you can't really hear, but her voice just kind of fades out, like she's still talking, which is great because Mila is an awesome character. And now
something very sad happens.
And the game really gets going, finally. I know I've been saying for like the last 2 hours, like, this is where the game gets going. This is where the game gets going.
Klein reminds me of exactly what I thought when I first met Sinclair in Bioshock 2.
Oh.
Which was, this guy is way too nice and charming to actually be a decent person. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
Atlas.
I've been down this road before. And then it turns out that Sinclair actually is a really nice guy.
He's like a really nice dude, and I was just angry at you the whole time you were playing Bioshock 2. He's like, Sinclair's gonna betray you, and I'm like, don't you shit talk Sinclair! I'll kill you! Because he's a great character, and this jackass is over here shit-talking him the whole time. And then he ends up dying for you. Yeah. And you're like, and then you felt bad.
I felt really bad. Did I tell you how he died?
Yeah.
I had the explosive buckshot.
Did you light Sinclair on fire?
No, I used to explosive buckshot the entire game. It's my favorite weapon.
Right.
So, I shot him, and the bullets killed him. And then he burst into flames, and I'm like, oh, that's really bad. And then then his body fell, and I'm like, so his body fell.
Oh no!
And I looted it, and his body fell into a puddle of oil. So I'm like, oh my god, Sinclair,
oh god, no! Oh god! Oh god, why? This part, like, I was like genuinely upset because
I was really upset too because I like Klein.
I like Klein, and he's like an actual nice, like, noble character, which so rarely happens in these games. Mm-hmm. And then it's just like, we're gonna kill him.
Yeah.
Have fun with that, and I'm like, no.
Because we're like, the girls are gonna go shopping, and we're gonna go fight the army,
and everything's gonna be good, and then oh god, no.
This arrow.
Oh god, no. Jude, you're a really shitty doctor.
You mustn't give up now.
Like, he's not a great doctor.
I like that instead of Rowan be like, no, Jude, don't push yourself. He's like, no, you gotta keep going.
Because that's a very normal
I don't give a crap about your health.
You'll be fine. You don't have a gaping chest wound.
He's fine, Rowan. He's not even bleeding because they can't program blood.
I don't know why.
Except for one scene in Symphonia where Lloyd has to bleed.
Which part?
In Darius Carlon, when the party gets split up.
And it's really awkward.
It's Regal and Presea, I think.
And it's a really awkward scene because it's really more like a puddle of blood just kind of magically appears on the floor, and that's it. And the funny thing is, like, there's blood in cutscenes in this game, so I don't see why there isn't blood normally in this game.
Like, I think think it
It's
was...
when Gaius is fucking up those dudes.
Yeah, but no, it was also in Symphonia when Colette gets, like, her hand cut when she can't feel anything.
Oh, yeah.
And Lloyd's like, you're bleeding everywhere!
It's like there's no blood anywhere.
Take our word for it!
I promise, you're bleeding everywhere. I don't see anything. You really couldn't, like change the texture on her outfit to have...
Well, what's funny is you remember the part in Symphonia where she gets shot and her clothes tear so they can show off her gross crystal arm.
Oh, yeah.
If you have her in a costume, it will immediately kick her into her normal costume.
Really?
To show the tear. But, like, all three of her costumes, she's wearing short sleeves. Or, you know... Like,
oh, yeah,
like, something else. So, like, you suddenly see crystals grow on her arm.
That's weird. Like... Yeah, see, that's kind of the fallback of, like, costumes and stuff.
Hey, Drusilla, your brother's dead!
Oh, sorry about that, bro. And also, you've been kidnapped by a Pokemon villain. By a Pokemon villain with
I'm going to add this to my Pokedex!
With his really strange facial modeling. I don't really know what's going on with Gillen's face. Like, it's really interesting looking, but, like, the textures are really weird.
He's got a weird shading on it, yeah.
He looks lumpy.
Yeah, he does look a little lumpy.
He looks lumpy. We don't even fight these jerks. You know, we could have taken these guys out in like 10 seconds and gone and rescued the girls and the problem would have been solved. But no.
Or are you mere savages who take delight in the suffering of your country?
They're savages.
I'm going to shit talk you all day.
They basically just stepped down because an old man got grumpy at them.
Let us return to the manor.
Well, wouldn't you stand down if a grumpy old man got angry at you?
No.
He's an old man, though.
He's an old man, but they had spears and shit. I mean... And I don't know why we're going back to the manor. I don't... Whatever.
We have to go talk to Klein's dead body?
Yeah, we gotta have a long, emotional conversation with Klein's corpse, I guess. You know? Maybe long panning shots where there should be an arrow hole in him, but there isn't. You know? Is Klein even still dead on the couch over there? I don't even know.
I think he's dead. Those plants are sparkly.
Magic bullshit plants.
I can make that particle effect in Unity.
Oh, look at you.
Me. I can make video games.
You know how to do the video gaming.
Well, Klein's dead.
Sorry, he died.
Okay.
No, he's dead.
I have made arrangements for Lord Klein's funeral, although the ceremony will be brief.
Because we're gonna go fuck some dudes up.
Couldn't you save the funeral till after you rescue his sister? I think she would want to be there.
One used only
I don't...
by Nocturgal's personal guard. And considering the timing of the army's invasion,